Welcome to the Discourse. Today we have one of Chicago's elite MCs. He just shared the stage with Ghostface Killer of the Wu-Tang Clan. He's curated several shows throughout the city over the years, giving other talented artists in the city a stage to be heard. He's scheduled to go on tour with Stove God Cooks in May. His last project, The Grand Design, along with 4 other projects, are all on all DSPs. Apple, Spotify, y'all know where to go get your music from. Today on the Discourse, we got Philmore Greene, man. What's good,
the word,
dog?
man? What's the word? Thank you for having
Chilling,
me, bro.
man. Appreciate you for coming, man.
Oh man, I love what you're doing, bro. You know
I
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it.
So it's a must. It's a must. Great discourse.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I got in tune with you though. 'Cause I've been seeing you doing the lunch with Philly,
Yeah, yeah.
and you just been real consistent with it. And
Yep.
I just seen it. I'm like, damn, dude, dope. But then I went and did my homework. Like you
Yeah.
really been
Thank you.
like you've been doing your shit out here.
Thank you, man. Consistency is key, bro. That was the main reason I started it, to be more out there, to put more content out, because I feel like, you know how you can be doing something at a high level and you feel like certain areas you lack in, and I just thought putting content out was one of those areas. And you know, people will walk up to you and they'll tell you, "I like this, I like that," and I felt like, you know, with the way the world is today, social media, I didn't have enough followers, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna push this up to 10K. I'm gonna push this up to 10K. I'm gonna do 50 videos to start, and I'm gonna just keep going. And now, you know, I hit that goal, and now I got another goal to scratch off. I'm just keep scratching the goals
So
off
you
the list.
so you hit a wall with the social media thing.
Meaning what?
Like as far as like you said, you wanted more followers. Like you did you feel like you wasn't getting the views you were supposed to get, or you were supposed to?
it was all on me. I
Okay.
felt like I wasn't putting out enough work. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I was lacking in that content space,
Right.
so I needed to just crank it out. One day, literally, I was in the studio, and I just told my brother Rashid, I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna go to restaurants because I like food, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Big dude, you feel me?
Right.
Chicago food capital. Said, man, I'm gonna go to different restaurants and I'm gonna rap outside of them, and I'm gonna call it Lunch with Philly. Put it up and connected with APJ. You know, we both come with the vision. We reach out to the restaurants and they invite us in their spaces, and you know we go for it, man. We film
Like-
and then eat.
How many takes do it take you to get the shot done? Because you be having a decent palate on the table.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out like how long do it take for you to get the shot that you need before you can actually eat the food.
To be honest, man, like put it like this: by the time we done filming, the food still be hot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it don't take no longer than, you know, 15 minutes, maybe 20 at the max. You know what I'm saying? And we know what we want to do when we go in there.
Right.
We go in, we film out the angles, we scope out the angles, and we go for it. Order the food while he's set up. Most of the time it's prep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But my performance side, I can see that as soon as I walk in the spot. I already know what I'm gonna do, with movements, all that stuff. You know what I
That's
mean?
dope. So you got a new project coming out.
Yeah, but
You told me you don't know the name yet.
we don't know the name. We don't know the
That's some
name.
exclusive shit. But what's the difference between Philmore Greene from your last project to the one that you about to release soon?
Well, the Grand Design was more so each project I put out, each project I release has something significant with what's going on with me at the time. You know what I mean? In life or the world. You go back to Third World City, schools have been closed. Blagojevich had just went down he had just went to the feds. It was just a lot of chaos in the city. The drill era was starting to blossom, you know what I mean, and take over. So I just put everything and I told a story behind that to where as though you had to listen to the whole project to get it. And I wrap it all up at the last song.
Right.
Next, the Survival Scroll was basically 2020. We were all stuck in the crib. I recorded that in my kitchen. You know, when I learned how to engineer, recorded that in my kitchen. Then Knowledge and Power. Every album reflects a time. So to answer your question, the Grand Design was more so me just having fun and being more braggadocious. Because I did Cost of Living, and it was a certain track on Cost of Living that didn't make it. And shout out to my brother Apollo Brown. Apollo was like, man, one of those beats on there that didn't make it. I wrote like 3 songs to it, and he kept saying like, man, can you be a little more braggadocious? Can you be a little bit more braggadocious? I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That ain't enough, but it didn't make it. But the Grand Design was basically me jumping into that high supreme Philly or that slick talk Philly, because I had different names for different ways I rap. I'm all unveil it in characters down the line, but it was me being more braggadocious. The new project that's about to come out, it's more serious. It's more, for lack of better words, it's more gloomy, and it's centered around therapy. Because I've been in therapy real heavy. Used to go to therapy as a kid from some things that happened while I was a shorty. I'm big on therapy, man. I advise everybody to give it a shot, sometime during your life. You feel me? I try to encourage my best friends, my brothers, to get into it. They don't really rock with it, but I just break it down to them, man. Like you having trouble with your feet, you go to a podiatrist.
Right.
You having trouble with your eyes, you go to an optometrist. And you get where I'm going. You having trouble with your mental, man, you go to a therapist. You feel me?
I think it's hard for us, like we were just talking about this a couple episodes ago. It's just hard for us as men to admit that we having mental problems or that we struggling at just somewhere in life to where we not feeling like ourselves. Because the name, the mental health, it's correlated with something else, with us growing up.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's always going to be problems, man. We always going to have problems. It doesn't have nothing to do with money. You look at people that run Fortune 500 companies that bring harm to themselves. It don't have nothing to do with money. It's just something with you.
Yeah.
And, nobody's going to be perfect, man. It's always good to talk to somebody that has no that's not close to you, that know nothing about you but what you say, and they give you feedback from a professional standpoint. They don't tell you what to do, but they give it all professional terms, and I just felt like I owed that, and I won't say my therapist's name on air, but, I kind of owe it to her, you know what I mean? Like, she really dig deep, and it opened up something new in me. Me going through what I've been through in the past 5-6 years, and it gave me different eyes to look at what I'm doing from a different lens, bro. So I think this new album is gonna really dig deep. It's not for everybody,
right?
And I will say that. You know what I'm saying? This new album, it's not for everybody. It's not the up-tempo dance music. It's really something with a serious story wrapped around it, and it's gonna be a talking piece for years to come, bro. So
that's dope.
It's more mature.
That's dope. You mentioned something about the drill era.
Yeah.
I remember that era.
Mm-hmm.
And it was real tough for rappers like yourself to be heard at that time because the only thing people wanted to hear was the drill shit.
Yeah.
How was you able to maneuver during that time?
I mean,
without having to conform. Because I think at some point a lot of us tried to, you know what I'm saying, do this shit.
I never did, man.
No.
Even before the drill, I always stuck to my guns, bro. I look at people like Scarface, Snoop, Jay, Nas, the golden era guys that's still doing it 30 years later. Like, they never tried to veer off and do anything else. And music, it was always phases to me. You know what I'm saying? I say all this in a respectful manner. You go from years, like it was certain times in 2010s, late 2010s, you had the Little John era.
Mm.
Then you had you fast forward, you had the Casio beat era when cats were snapping, and then the Waka Flocka era with that type of music, the Bone Crushers, and the Roscoe Dash era, and then the drill era. But all the time, while all that music was still the phase, that golden era, boom bap, always stood the test of time. So that's what kept me going, and I never conformed to anything else. But I salute anybody that's doing it, that made a living and changed their life with that music, feel me? So to each his own, man, but I love what I do, man. I want to make music my grandma can listen to.
Right.
You feel me? And I don't got to cringe when she listening to it,
Yeah, that makes
Straight up.
sense. So, what side of Chicago you from?
West Side.
West Side.
You want to get real technical. K-Town. You want to go more deeper. Pause. West Garfield Park.
Okay.
West Side, K-Town, born and raised, man. My mother and my father, 2 blocks from each other. So both sides of my family are rooted in one neighborhood.
Like you ain't got no New York influences, like.
Nah, I got people over there.
Right.
I got people over there.
Okay.
Been going to New York for a long time.
Right.
For a long time.
For how long?
Man, probably about 19.
Okay.
I was 19 years old.
Okay.
Long, maybe younger than that. You know what I'm saying? But I had opportunity to move over there one time.
Okay.
But I got a lot of people over there. I love it.
It's like
there.
I thought you just sound like a New Yorker.
Yeah, I get it.
A lot of people tell me that too. Like they tell me I act like and I sound like I'm from New York sometimes.
I don't know how. Shit, I'm West
Right.
Side all through and through, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know my way around New York too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my people in New York City, bro. Like they
Yeah, New York dope.
I love New York, man. But I'm West Side, man, Chicago. And they tell me I sound country. I don't get it, But, shit, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But as long as they listening to the music, shit,
Right.
I'm with it.
So we before we started recording, we was talking about the relationships that you was able to build over the years.
Yeah.
Man, you done got DJ Premier on the turntables shouting you out.
Yeah.
Jay Electronica, one of my favorite rappers,
Yeah.
on stage shouting you out. Like, how important, first off, how long have you been in the game? Because, like, Large Professor, DJ Premier, like,
Yeah.
I'm like an anomaly out here, bro. Like, how the fuck, like...
I don't really feel it, bro. I don't because you so tied up into the work, you don't really. I get people that walk up to me and say, "Man, you a legend. You a legend." Like I'm working, you know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else, I don't really. Not to say I don't pay attention to seem ungrateful,
Right.
but I don't feel the prestige, I receive it and I appreciate it, but I don't feel it, man. I meet these people and just be myself, bro. You know what I mean? And be real. Like I keep my word. Me and my business partners, we pride ourselves on doing good business. You know what I'm saying? We always say, you want to do good business, so when they see you calling, they know it's something
Right.
stand up that you calling for, so we pride ourselves on doing good business and treating people right. We want to really, the music business, the game is known for bad business and being shrewd.
Oh, yeah.
We want to change that, We want to do good business and treat people the right way and really change people's lives along with ourselves. So I don't feel it, bro. But as far as being in the game, I don't even know.
Like 20 plus?
What is it? What's your what's?
I don't know. Like,
I'm just putting out albums. You know what I'm saying? I'm just working, building relationships. The game is, I don't. It ain't like I'm sitting in some big crib.
Man, you've been making music since '99.
I've been making music since I was I wasn't even making music in '99. I was honing my skills in '99.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't really jump off the porch really until I want to say 2001, 2.
Okay.
You know
How
what
old
I'm
were you
saying?
back then, if you mind me asking?
Nah, bro, I'm 41.
Okay.
I ain't ashamed to tell my age. You got to live to get old.
Right.
You
I
feel
understand.
me?
Yeah, I'm
So
38.
I'm 41.
So
Been making music. 2002, I graduated high school.
okay.
So seriously, I got with my crew, a couple guys from the neighborhood, few of the guys from the neighborhood. We formed Off the Block, and we were an independent label, and we started moving. That was my introduction to like the big studios and really traveling and doing things in that nature.
Okay.
But if that answered the question, man, 2001. But I'm just
Okay.
working, bro.
Right, you just working.
I'm just working, man. Put my head down, going through.
You like one? You don't even see your age. You just.
I don't even. If rock bands can do this, you know what I mean? We can curse.
We go. I got to. Yeah. You good.
Yeah.
You good.
If rock bands and everything can do what they do at 70, 80, Elton John still touring for one last time, he say, at 86 years old, or however old he is, he over 72. If he can still do it, why we can't do it, man? Like, we gotta hold ourselves accountable and really carry ourselves better. So
I'm gonna go back to something I was gonna ask you, but since we right here,
yeah,
I think that's an issue in hip hop right now.
Yeah, it is, man.
With older artists who who just still enjoy the craft.
Yeah,
and when they release their art, it get looked down upon.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of motherfuckers get depressed, is because they can't even do what they love because they scared of the reception motherfuckers gonna give them.
You gotta stop giving a fuck. You gotta stop giving a fuck what people think. Like, I don't care what people think.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't care what people think. I don't pay attention to other shit. Like I just said, man, I put my head down like a running back with this shit. I put my head down, I go. You know what I'm saying? I don't you got something bad to say about me and my music, I don't care. Bro, I'm putting the work out.
They call the guys with jobs, they call us hobby rappers.
Whatever, tomato.
The guys who ain't got the record deals, who just out here rapping.
What's the record deal in 2026? All the dope rappers are over 40.
Yeah.
What's a record deal? Think about that, though. What's a record deal in 2026? You feel me? What's a record deal when you could build your shit up boutique and get you a star with 500 core followers that'll get you $30 when you drop? You keep building, because inevitably, the more you put out music, your base gonna grow. Yeah. So what's a record deal, man? People just be wanting to talk, bro.
And that's another problem. Everybody got a soapbox on the internet to where motherfuckers ain't never wrote a 16 a day in their life. They never wrote a hook, a bridge.
Nothing, bro.
And they got an opinion on somebody's shit.
Do what you love, man.
Exactly.
Fuck what people say.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing this shit now.
Yeah,
honestly.
Do what you do.
Just because I love it.
It's good, bro.
And I'm struggling online right now as far as views go. But I got to be obedient to what I hear.
Consistency.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is.
And don't hesitate to reach into the DMs of these celebrities. Because they watch, bro. They human. Yeah. I've been around a bunch of guys, man. These motherfuckers are on their phones, bro. They see that shit. So don't hesitate, bro. You keep working on it.
Oh, dog.
You doing what you do.
I've been doing this for a long time. I ain't really worried about the outcome.
Yeah.
I'm just, like you said, I'm just focused on the end goal, man. That's all you can do. I can't control the algorithm. But let's go back. We was talking about your relationships that you formed over the years.
Yeah.
How important is relationship building in rap? Because I think I struggled with this at the beginning when I was on my rap journey.
Yeah.
I was so arrogant that I felt like my talent was enough, and the only people I needed to meet was the people I needed to meet in my eyes.
Yeah.
And so I would show up to certain events or certain open mics with a certain arrogance to where shit ain't pop. So how important would you say building relationships is in this industry?
Shit, that's more important than the music. You know what I'm saying? That's more important than the music. Music is the easy part.
Right.
You got to make yourself visible and to a capacity accessible. But you want to meet people. You want to present yourself, and you want to. One of the big homies told me one time, man. He's like, man, you get around them, man, just act like you know them already, because you do. I did it. Met Raekwon, walked up to him like I knew him all my life, man. Ray, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga was like, man, I like your name. Yeah, that's dope. You feel me? So they don't want you. You know, relationships are key, bro. You want to establish those relationships and cultivate those relationships to where as though when you grow, it's nothing you can call them and say, man, if you had a time and you in the space to do this, you know, you got to know when to pull those cards. But relationships are they're I would say, in the business, 90% of what you need to thrive in this shit.
So you say relationship building, and would you consider politics a part of that?
It come with politics,
Right. So you would say
yeah.
relationship building and just the politics of the music, 90%, and your talent 10.
Since we recording, let me go back, man. I gotta get my percentages right. We'll come back to that, but nah, I'm not 90. It's lower than 90. It's definitely lower than about 70. 70-30. I want to say 70-30, bro, because you gotta, with our relationships, you know, and they need you just as much as you need them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you meet a producer, you get a relationship with them. They wanna, you dope. They wanna work.
Yeah.
PR, it's all relationships. You know what I'm saying? The whole job of a PR is relationship based.
So was you always good on building relationships, or was this something you had to learn over time? Like, damn, I need to get out there and rub elbows.
My business partner told me, man, you need to get out more. I'm really a recluse. Like, I don't really like coming out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I don't really like coming outside, bro. I was outside so much when I was young.
Right.
It was ridiculous. You feel me? Like I say it all the time. Like, man, I don't see how you could be so young, and your moms and your parents always tell you to, man, you never stay in the crib. Now it's just like a Saturday night to me is a good boxing. I love sports.
Right.
So some sport in the crib, food, whatever you like to do, whether it's drink wine and a beat. I don't really gotta be outside, bro. But yeah, like my business partner told me, he was like, you gotta come out more. You gotta be out more. People like the music, but they'll love to see you more. Yeah. And you know, I come out when I got to, you know.
Yeah, that's dope. I wish I would have seen the light earlier.
No, it ain't too late. It ain't too late.
I'll talk to you. This ain't about me. Question for you.
Yes, sir.
The Philmore and Friends. That was a dope ass event you put together.
Thank you.
Like, that's like you one of the only people, I don't want to say the only, but one of the only people who put together shows and put other people in position to shine as well. Like, how you put that together?
That was 3 years in the making, bro. Like we had the vision. We sat down with our homegirl V Stokes. Shout out to V Stokes. She do a lot for the West Side community, the Austin neighborhood. V Stokes is a beautiful human being. We sat down with her, had a sit down, and we basically asked her what would it take and what would be some of the ins and outs of creating a festival. Mm-hmm. And she started naming all types of shit like, you know, you gotta have this and that and do this and that. So we came up with the idea, let's just do like a festival indoors. Let's bring people from all across the map that we know that would love to come out and rock, you know. So we start reaching in our bags to all our friends, you know what I'm saying? And we developed this community of people that came out and flew in and got hotels, went to restaurants. We brought money to the city, in a sense. You feel me? Not in a sense. We really did, bro. So shout out to my family over at Ramova. They believed in the vision, and we did it, bro. And we got the next one, too. Next one, November 7th, Philmore Friends 26. We try and make that thing better than the last, you know.
So, like, what's your process of selecting an artist? Because there's a lot of dope artists in Chicago that correlate with the sound.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the and I know a lot of people be upset.
They were.
When
they were. You know what I mean? But
when they don't make the bill.
You can't, man, bro, like, what you want us to do, bro? Like, so the whole vision behind.
Are you going for, I don't mean to cut you off. You going for friends or the most talented? Or the ones you're most cool with?
Friends is the name of the show, and it's a play on words. It's something we branded, you know, but some of them are my friends, like personally, you know. Rufus Sims was on the bill. You know, I was there when he got engaged, when he proposed to his wife. Okay. You know what I'm saying? To be. I'd have been to his house. Vic Spencer, I'd have been to his house. I met his wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's guys, you know, So the whole thing we wanted to do with Philmore and Friends, it wasn't about selecting who was the dopest. We wanted to get artists that were before us that are doing it now currently, and those who are up and coming, for lack of better words, and put them all in the same room to create this big hub of networking. The world is one big network. You feel me? So we wanted to create this big community, so as though somebody like a Dialect Trey can shake hands with DJ Premier. He been rocking since before she was born. You feel me? So she probably didn't get the knowledge on him or haven't yet, because it's the truth. Like if she born in 2004, 3, she got to go back just the way I dug back when I first fell in love with hip hop. Right. So we wanted to put the past, present, and the future all in one room under the name of hip hop in the city of Chicago, and we nailed it. I stood on that stage, me and my brother Hadi, just for the record, bro. It's Philmore and Friends, but I did 3 songs that night. I did 3-4 songs that night. Hadi stood on the stage for 6 hours straight. I stood on the stage for 5 hours straight, and stood on a side of 38 artists from all over the country that do hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Under our name. You feel me? So it's a selfless maneuver, but we're gonna do the same thing this year. You know, Philmore and Friends 2026, November 7th at Ramova Theater.
100% independent.
But 100% independent I am. Shout out to the good folks who are 100% independent. I am now. I had a situation, but now, like this next album coming out, 100% independent. You know, we only released 2 records under an indie label, Mellow Music Group. Shout out to them. But other than that, everything off the arm, man. 100%. Vinyls. I never even had a vinyl deal. We pressed them up on our own, out the pocket, shipped them on our own. You know what I'm saying? So we learning, but 101 Music Group is the label, the indie label. We kicking that off with this next project, and we gonna do it. We gonna go crazy. You know, independent record label out of Chicago.
Yeah, I know you like being independent. That's a whole different grind. When you really independent.
Like, yeah.
Is it times you wanna like you will hit a setback, because I know they happen? Is it times when you be like, man, fuck this shit?
Not as a recent.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Have I ever? I'll be lying to you if I say I haven't sat here.
Right.
I haven't in my life of making music said, man, you know, I'm gonna just hang it up. But as of recent, I've been more driven than ever before. As of recent, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like you do stuff so much, you can kind of sense when things are going right. Mm-hmm. And it's like lately I've been feeling like something about to happen in a great way. And I'm heavy on prayer, you know what I mean? So I do, and you prayer or just talking. I'm talking to God. I'm heavy on that, you know what I'm saying? So I know something great finna happen, and I just stick to that. So me saying to hang it up, I'll be doing myself a disservice. You know that picture? You ever saw that meme when they in the mine with the they scraping away and then
it's right the dime in the joint
right there. You just gotta hit it one more time.
Yeah,
that's what it'll be. You know, so I won't give up, bro. I'm a rap forever. To be honest, you know what I'm saying.
That's why I always tell people, even though I don't release music no more, I still make music. I just don't release it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a rap. I'm telling people I'm rap for the rest of my life. But nigga, you had a shout out on Joe Budden podcast, bro. How did these the relationships I'm talking about? How you and Parks, like, how you get cool with Parks, bro?
Shit, if you was at Philmore and Friends, if you was at Philly and Friends 2025, Parks was gonna be one of the judges. Parks is very close. I think he grew up with Rashid Chappelle. Okay. Rashid Chappelle is my homie. New York City. No, let me take that back. Jersey. Rashid Chappelle is from Jersey. So they grew up together. great heavy working relationship, and Parks was just like Rashid was just like, man, Parks coming through. I'm like, cool shit. Like he just gonna come watch. Like ask him, do he want to be a judge?
Right.
He was like, cool, yeah, shit. Let's do it. I didn't know Parks, bro.
Oh
My
wow!
first
The stars
time
just
meeting
aligned.
Parks,
Was that night?
he was late. His flight landed late. He was like 10 minutes late to be my first time meeting him was that night on stage shaking his hand. But like I said, you be good to people and you show people how much of we Chicago, man, we
Right.
players, bro. Like
Yeah.
you gotta have some player in you, bro.
Right.
So met him on stage that night. We locked in, chopped it up after the show, and been locked in since, man. He gave a shout out. He had a good time, bro. Like that's proof that we doing something right. He went on one of the biggest podcasts in the business of podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Top 25. I could be shooting a little high with it when he would, you know what I mean? I think top 10.
10%.
Yeah, like he's that's one of the biggest podcasts in the business, bro. So he shouted us out, man, and it was love. Podcast a real dude, man. Salute to I said podcast. Salute to Parks, man. Parks is a cool guy, man. We're gonna try to get him to come back.
That's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying?
Like with all the things that you got going on and that you're doing, how do you maneuver through the bullshit of the politics of hip hop?
I don't give a fuck, man. I a lot of that shit, bro, I see it, but I don't even acknowledge it, bro. I don't say nothing. My skin is thick as a motherfucking boar. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't entertain it, bro. I just put the work out. You know what I'm saying? I speak with the work. Politics is gonna be politics, but that's something we can't escape. But I don't pay attention to the bullshit, man. I just put the work out. You know what I mean? Because we all men, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're men. And I could do all this conscious shit, but I'm still a man. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just put the music out and navigate in that manner. I don't feed into the nonsense, man. I want to stay positive with this. I want people to look at me and say, man, that dude was a cool dude, easy going. I knew when he came around, it was some stand-up shit going on. So I don't really entertain the bullshit and the bad politics. It's bad and good politics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just be myself, bro, and be 100% me to people. That's how I navigate it. And I don't entertain it, man. I be quiet and I just put the music out. Do shit, get on my nerves sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we human, bro. I just channel it through the music and write a dope-ass verse. You know what I mean?
You mentioned your faith in God is what keep you active in doing it with the way you do it. Like, but with that, do you think it's some type of delusion that you gotta have to be in that space and to keep doing what you're doing, especially in Chicago?
Yeah. Delusion, faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta know that it's gonna happen.
Right.
But it is a sense of delusion tied into that, because you have to, in order to say I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it for 20 years for free before you see a dime for it, you gotta be the delusional, crazy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it's all faith based, man. Like I know I'm gonna be great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm a good person. I treat people right, and good people get good things, bro.
Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna be straight. You know what I mean? Whether I inspire the next person to go it might not even be me to take it all the way to the next level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at. I never met him, but I look at people like Top Dog. He was an artist. You know what I'm saying? You never heard a Top Dog verse, but he did something to get Kendrick on board, and look at him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's lives are changed. Their families are doing well. So I just, there is delusion, but there is faith. You gotta know
Nah,
this
it
shit.
is. I,
You
I
gotta
look
know
at
it.
I look at the delusion more so of acting in faith, because you can have faith and think something like, "Oh, I think it's gonna happen," but
Absolutely.
to actually go out
Yeah.
and do it
Yeah.
while some of your family members laughing at you, some of your people
Yeah.
laughing at you, and you still
Yeah.
moving with that
Yep.
delusion, with that vision. Yeah, God bless that.
You gotta work hard, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta
man.
work hard. Everything is attainable too.
Yeah,
It ain't nothing we can't get.
no, it's
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? You work hard enough, you can get the big mansion in Beverly Hills. And I just put that shit on Facebook the other day, man. I'm about to write myself to a crib on Berlin Street. You know, if you ever roll down
Yeah.
Berlin in Lincoln Park?
No, I ain't
Oh
never been
man,
over there.
crazy. I'm
Yeah.
about to write myself into a house on the hills in LA.
Yep.
I just speak it, bro. You put it out there, bro.
I did that the other day. Somebody had posted Bernie Mac crib,
Yeah,
and I said, I'm about to buy that house.
you put it out there. What? Who say you can't?
Just talking.
Who say you can't though? You
No,
can
real
do
talk.
it. You can do it. So
No.
you just got to see it and do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I move. As of late,
Just manifestations.
manifestations, bro.
Yeah.
I think about it. I'm obsessed with it. With the new life that I'm working for, my daughter, and my kids playing and with puppies, and you know what I mean. Like my life has changed so much. You know, it's a beautiful thing. You know,
So you just now getting into the whole meditation and speaking things to existing thing, or that's something you've been doing?
I've been doing it, but I don't even meditate.
No.
I'm more so in my head. I don't even meditate, bro. I mean, it is a form of meditation.
No, I said manifesting.
I'm manifesting.
Yeah.
I always manifested my
Right.
my destiny.
Yeah.
But it's more serious now. It's more serious. It's like I'm almost there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's the one thing you hate about the music business?
One thing I hate, I don't use the term hate. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I don't use the term hate.
Why you don't use the term hate, bro? Because I hate a lot of shit.
I don't use that term, bro. Like I don't use the term hate. I don't even know why. You don't hear me say I hate shit. My government last name is Love. You know what I'm saying? So I don't use the term hate, bro. So, but one thing I do dislike, I will say that
Dislike.
about the music business is the fake shit.
Yeah.
The fake shit. Like it's some, people gonna be people. But, performing, I don't even want to say I dislike the admin part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like getting stuff together, curating, and because in a sense that's dope too. That's fun. You gotta be blessed to be able to say you can get people out and get 275 people in the building, 300 people in the building on a Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you gotta do
That's
that.
a skill, bro. Like,
Yeah. But it all comes from, it's a package deal. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, I think with my music and my personality and the way I would say I'm approachable, and the way you treat people, you're gonna hear me say that throughout the interview, man. The way you treat people, that goes a long way. That goes a long way. Do a lot of things without asking for things in return. There's been so many people in the city of Chicago I connected that I don't even speak about. Like connected, and man, they got something going on over here. You work it out, see what they gonna pay. If they paying, if not, I still think you should do it. Just go. Like two of the homies the other day. I got an opportunity to do a show. I didn't think it was for me, so I put two of the homies in play. I think they should do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the time you set out for them, I think they should do it because they fit that bill better. And they on that bill. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about doing good things and putting people in play and being a player, man. You know what I'm saying? We some real guys.
what's the biggest misconception people have about jumping in the music industry? Well, let me rephrase it. What's the biggest misconception people have jumping into the music business?
That this shit is some glamorous dream life that, you know, you go to the studio, you have thousands of women, and you know what I'm saying, that it's actually easy, and this is not easy. You know what I mean? That it's an easy thing to do. That it's overnight.
Yeah.
Nothing's overnight. You
Nothing.
know what I'm saying? If it is, I don't want it.
Facts.
Yeah, that is some big dream life. You know what I mean? You actually got to put in a lot of hard work in order to do this. You know, years. You know what I mean? Like to even see something substantial. You know, I didn't go overseas until I turned 39. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to be real honest.
Right.
Like I said, you got to live to get old, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't headline a show. I headlined a tour overseas before I headlined a tour in America. You see what I'm saying? So I look at it like, you know, that you the biggest misconception is that is some big glorious lifestyle that comes by the snap of a finger. You know what I mean? This is actually something you got to work for.
Yeah, you still be having the guys that come up to you talking about put them on?
Ask
you to put them on?
Shit, well, how I'm going to put you on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still trying to put myself on. What I'm going to do? You feel me? Like, I don't got a Phantom parked outside.
Man.
Like, I ain't got $1 million in the, you know. How I'm going to put you on, bro? Like, you know, there's no such thing.
Right.
I said that before. Like, ain't no such thing as a motherfucker putting you on. I can't put you on.
Exactly.
You got to put yourself on. You feel me?
That's one thing about hip hop. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You gotta
Man,
put yourself on.
That term, that's the biggest misconception. Is somebody putting you on. It don't exist. You feel me? It does not exist. Anything in life. You gotta put yourself on, bro. Yeah. Motherfucker put you in play, but you gotta take it from there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody put you on.
Yeah.
That's I recant that statement. That's the biggest misconception. Is somebody putting you on.
Yep.
It don't work like that.
Yeah, man. Like
Straight
you said,
up.
in life at all.
In life at all.
Nobody come.
You got to be consistent with this shit, bro. Look at people. Look at acting. Look at acting, right? What's the biggest accomplishment in acting?
What's it, Academy Award? Or the Oscars?
The Oscars,
yeah.
whichever one, right? You got actors that do that shit for 30, 40 years before they get one of those awards. They could have been fizzled out or stopped or anything, bro. But it takes some type of delusion and consistency and faith to keep doing that.
3 things you would advise artists, or up-and-coming artists, before they seriously consider going into the music business.
Have a plan. Have a plan, vision, both same. Travel is bigger than your city. I always tell them, you know, have a plan, travel, and master and conquer the 4 tiers of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's 4 tiers of music that you have to conquer, and that's locally, regional, national, international. So you just got to map that out and figure your way up that network ladder. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You start off local. That's to your guys in the neighborhood, you know, up the block, and you playing it for them. Y'all in the studio, you know, wasting time, sleeping in there. You young normally. Then you go regional. That comes with the one before that, travel. You must travel to take over a region. You want to go to Wisconsin. If you're from Chicago, Wisconsin is an hour away. You see a show up there with a rapper you like, you go get in that show. You meet the people that move and shake in Wisconsin. You become, you know, you become a face card up there on that scene. You know who's who. They know you. They smile. They probably ain't reached out to you to get on yet. You do that. And then now you're starting to do shows in Wisconsin. Then you go to Iowa. Then you go to Minnesota. You do regional. And then you go international. You go national. You fly over there, Wisconsin. Out of Wisconsin, you go to L.A., New York, down south, wherever you are. You want to go away from your region, and then you go international by any means. You just got to do what you got to do. So, have a plan. Have a plan. Master the 4 tiers of this shit. And what else did I say? Have a plan, master the 4 tiers, and
Have a plan, master the 4 tiers.
And travel.
Yeah.
Travel.
I thought okay.
Travel.
Is there a time in while you know, doing this music shit, is there a time where fatherhood to where you gotta maneuver differently as far as the pursuit? So let's say you had a certain amount of money you had to spend on a label, but something happened with the girl, so now you gotta make a decision.
Yeah, fatherhood don't stop. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 daughters, but I got 4. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, no.
I inherited 2.
Right.
You feel me? Like, those my girls too. You know, we won't even get into the particulars of that. But
Right. I understand.
They may watch this shit, so I got 4 daughters
Right.
and a son. You feel me? Yeah, man. I mean, it's life. Life gonna happen, bro. So, absolutely, parenting don't stop. No matter what you do, you could do music all your life and 24/7. Parenting doesn't stop. You know, and I didn't used to be well with that. Like in my earlier days, with splitting up time, and I still struggle with that too. Like, dividing time up for people, for myself. You know, it's not enough time in the day. You heard that saying, but yeah, it's definitely been times where I had to sacrifice something for the music to get my daughter right or get my, you know, that all come with the game. You know, no matter what you're doing, I think that comes with anything in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I asked you that because I wish I would have sacrificed.
What's that?
Not spending as much time with my.
What you mean? No, but
I think I spent a little too much time. Like
like no, I don't even think I don't think that even exists. You spend whether
I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, shit. Like,
I was insinuating maybe if I would have left them with their mama and went and did some open mics and you know what I'm saying, and maybe who knows?
No, it's not too late though.
I'm just fucking around. No, it ain't. Most definitely it's not. It's not.
Kids need us, bro.
No, real shit. I was joking. I was joking.
You don't want them shorties to see it and be like, oh, so you just gonna you wish you would have gave us something. You know what I mean? Nah.
No, I was joking. I know my kids probably gonna watch this. Kids, I was joking. That was a joke. Anyway, so you was we was talking about your daughters. Did you see the situation with the baby, with the picture situation, where it was a painter who painted the picture of his daughters? He tried to give it to her, to give it to the baby before he was going on stage, and the baby just was like, I'm cool.
Nah,
I just played him. And there's a big stir on the internet, like they saying the baby bogus because he.
Nah, you gotta send me that.
Yeah,
I think that shit come from the parent, the other parent. Children only act a certain way towards a certain parent. It's all predicated on.
No, this what happened. A painter, an artist, painted a picture of the baby's daughter. He had the baby got 2 daughters.
Oh,
and the artist painted, the baby.
Oh, see, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Right. And it was a painter who painted a picture of the baby's daughter. The baby got 2 daughters.
Yeah.
And I guess he tried to give it to the baby. The baby, he basically played him. Yeah. And it's a whole situation on the internet and everybody's saying the baby bogus. But to the baby defense, he was like, I don't play about my daughters. Why are you painting pictures of my daughters?
But he tried to give it to him.
He tried to give it to him, and the baby basically just looked at him and walked off.
So it was a piece of art.
It was a piece of art.
Oh, man, what's up with the baby? Like, he don't like art? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you would have took it. You would have took the picture.
Yeah. If it was a piece of art, like, it's different from writing a song about your daughter. You know what I mean? A piece of art appreciates, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just watching something on the way here from another pod, EYL. Mm-hmm. They was talking about life insurance and everything, and investments, and they were saying how you could take a loan out on art. The art worth 110 million. You could take 5 million out on an art piece. You feel me? That you got hanging up in your office.
Yeah.
Art appreciates, bro. So I don't get it. Like, damn. Like he denied it.
He was real adamant about that. He was like, man, don't play with my daughters.
Damn, I gotta go check that out.
Yeah.
Like I ain't hear that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know you heard about the Pooh Saichi situation.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Now, it's a lot of backlash on Gucci. I can understand why, but I don't agree.
Yeah.
Like, how you feel about that situation? You think, like, because a lot of people calling Gucci a snitch. And I feel like, from my opinion, that's business.
It's business,
That ain't, you can correlate it to street stuff, but I would say that's more so business when you talking about $1 million contracts. And there's certain ways you got to go about business.
Man, listen, bro. People have to know how to differentiate differentiate the streets from business. Once you're in a position where you could change your family life and you can change your life, the streets are over. You know what I'm saying? The streets are over, bro. Like, you want to be able to thrive. Nobody wins.
No.
Nobody wins. Like, I don't agree with what Pooh Shiesty did. I don't know the details of it, but me just being honest, like, if you got to lawyer up. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't want to, who knows what Gucci was saying on the other side of the phones. Yeah. Like, I ain't giving you, Gucci from that.
Yeah.
Who knows what he was saying? Like, we don't know. Like, we don't know what he said to this man, and this man fresh out, he got to feed his family. Like, we don't know what was said. You feel me? But nobody wins in that situation. And it was supposed to be a business meeting. But like we said, like I said, like, we don't know the details behind it. We don't know what happened on them phone calls prior to that. What was said and what wasn't said, or what wasn't being done. And Gucci felt like he had to show up with cameramen and security. And honestly, I don't think Gucci told, like, you in the room. It was a
camera, a surveillance joint.
It was a surveillance camera,
yeah.
But one of the Gucci security guard was a retired police officer.
Yeah.
So you can't hold a retired police officer at gunpoint and not expect for him to go. You gotta think.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you that's something you just can't do. You feel me? Like, that ain't. So nobody wins, bro. Nobody wins, man. Two black men caught up in some shit that nobody wins from, man. One person is kind of tarnished, whether he cares or not, and the other person, he finna go and do some serious time, man. So nobody wins, man. You gotta think. You gotta think before you move, bro.
Yeah.
Watch how you talk to people and conduct good business.
Yeah, I hope Pooh Shiesty get through that. He's a talented dude. He just made a dumb decision.
Yeah,
that was stupid.
He made it very, very.
Wasn't smart. But anyway, we're gonna move past that. The team takeovers in Chicago. I know you're familiar with those.
Absolutely, bro.
And they happening not only in Chicago, but they happening all over the country.
I seen one in D.C. the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the team takeovers, man?
Man, bro, these kids, man, they finally outside. They know what outside feel like. They're getting off these phones. They making it happen, and they setting it all up through social media, and they reach these places. I just don't. I can't say I don't rock with it because I was outside like crazy growing up. You feel me? Like,
I said that on social media. Like, y'all don't remember flooding the mall and flooding downtown, bitches school and flooding downtown.
Out
y'all don't
west,
remember
it was
this
the
song.
circle.
We ain't do it like they did it, but we did something similar.
You from out south?
Yeah.
So it was Washington Park for y'all.
I was really from the burbs.
Okay, cool.
But,
so
you know what I'm saying?
It was places.
Washington Park was lit.
Washington Park, the circle, like, bro, like we was outside.
Yeah.
Now we wasn't flipping over cars and shit.
Right.
Like, we wasn't doing none of that. We was trying to get the chicks.
Yeah.
We was drinking, smoking, doing, little shit we shouldn't have been doing at teenage years, but we was trying to get the girls.
Yeah,
we weren't trying to fight and flip if altercation came out.
Fights.
Yeah, if it came out, me and my guys.
Right. No, I'm not saying. I'm just right. You weren't looking for it, but it was Altercations occur at times.
Man, bro, like, these kids be flipping over cars, jumping on police cars, fighting the police and shit. Like, we weren't doing that, bro. We was trying to get some chicks.
Yeah.
That was the main goal. You feel me?
I'm gonna say this about it. I think, because I work in the schools. I've been working in the schools for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
These kids smarter than what we think they are.
Yeah.
They very smart.
Yeah.
Like, they know rules and laws and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
they know what they can do and what they can't do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the way they moving now, 10, 15, 20 years from now,
yeah.
this might be the group that start the Great Rebellion in America.
Yeah.
I don't think they gonna go for the BS we going to right now.
They not. They brain move on a way different frequency than ours. Like, think about it. Like, my baby girl 9. My youngest daughter's 9, and she been working on iPads since she was 2. Like, so she can work these devices. We didn't know how to do that shit. We didn't even know how to work the microwave back then. Like,
I'm watching them now, man, with these takeovers. I'm like, yo, if they could do this now,
yeah.
Imagine y'all try to make them work for some crazy wages, and they be like, man.
Imagine if it's structure behind it, though. Somebody
That's
got
what I'm
some
saying.
Structure behind that, yeah. You can start a whole demonstration of some new shit. Yeah, yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I don't think they're gonna be going for this nonsense, bro.
Hey, man, but you can't be out there flipping over police cars and shit. You feel me?
No,
that shit ain't the move.
That was bogus. But that's what I seen. I'm like, yo, 20, 30 years from now, them they gonna be on something, man.
Yeah. Let's just hope it's the right shit.
That's just what I saw on some.
Let's hope it's the right
civil rebellion.
I'm actually a bit concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna be the doctors and lawyers and shit?
It's some smart kids. We gonna have some doctors and lawyers
to cover the whole world, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I believe so.
They say it's gonna be more content creators. They saying that's gonna be like one of the main jobs. Occupations I
think that's gonna be something that people try. But see, I'm gonna say this: a lot of the younger generation, they are. You got some that are into content creation, and it's a lot of them.
Yeah,
that ain't into it. Like, I did a podcast camp, and they had an opportunity to visually record and put it out. And they like, nah, just put this on Spotify, put it on Apple.
Yeah.
We don't want to put it on our social media, none of that.
I think 20,
they
30
more
years.
so want to be entertained than be entertainers.
Right. I think 20, 30 years from now, the whole concept of an occupation is going to look totally different from the way we see it now. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
We'll live to see it. We'll be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is going to be, with AI and everything, it's going to be different.
Yeah, it's going to be totally different, man. But, just hope it comes out for the best.
You're a Kanye fan, man?
Absolutely.
You heard his album?
Yes. How could you not be a Kanye fan? You from Chicago. You know the ins and outs of this city, and you know how tough it is to make it from this city, bro. Like, Chicago's not an easy city. It's not no. We were once a test market. They said it was an industry back then here. And because we didn't have offices. I don't know. I was outside somewhere with the guys rapping, but to my knowledge, I don't remember any offices being here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I'm a Kanye fan. I rock with Kanye. I think he's Kanye has mastered the art of social currency. Mm-hmm. That means getting people to talk about him when he want and what he want to talk about. And he can spin back around. He can say some crazy shit, spin back around. Now, first they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I definitely rock with him.
Yeah, I think Kanye, if you look at it back from when he came out, what it was, 03, 04?
Yeah.
If you go back to then to now, he probably the most transcendent artist of the last 20 some odd years.
Kanye's probably the biggest entertainer. He's going to go down as one of the biggest entertainers ever.
You think anybody could beat him in the verses?
Nope.
No, me neither.
Nope.
People be saying Jay-Z. I'd be like, Kanye smoke Jay-Z in the verses.
Oh, man.
In the stadium?
I love to see that, though.
I love to see it, but I
love
think
to see that. Kanye got some joints.
That's what I'm saying.
You hear what they saying about the Kanye Super Bowl? Imagine the Kanye West Super Bowl, bro. He do Stronger, all of the lights. Imagine that, but he made it where as though he can't. They don't know if he would say something,
Right.
have a moment. He got a lot of moments,
Yeah.
but imagine the Kanye West Super Bowl. You can put it up there with Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston and the likes of all of those, bro. Like he would have a phenomenal. That new shit he got on top of the world is crazy.
Yeah. I hope he bring that show
crazy
to out here to Chicago, man.
I'm hearing he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only right. But who gonna do it though? Who gonna? They trying to
Soldiers Field
do the black ball type demonstration. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be all right.
Yeah,
Chicago.
Absolutely.
So, what was your take on the new album?
It was dope. It was dope. People were saying like it was like the old Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the old Kanye.
Right.
I think with Kanye, he's new and improved. I don't even want to say that because he's Kanye. He ain't no new and improved. Like he's Kanye, but he's transcended. He got a different ear. His ear's graduated. But with Kanye, I think that last album for Boom Bap, you know what I'm saying? The last Boom Bap album was Graduation.
Mm-hmm.
Flashing Lights, Barry Bonds, those joints, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
With the samples and the drums, and after that he started doing more when he connected with Kid Cudi and all that. But the new album is incredible. It's dope. Like he's mastered the art of putting quality music together. And he likes to experiment. He's not afraid. That's what I love about him. He's not afraid to jump off course a bit.
I like the album. I just feel like he missing Mike Dean.
I heard somebody say that.
Mike Dean would have teed that whole joint up.
Yeah,
like it's just certain pockets. I'd be like, Mike Dean would have turned that up. Mike Dean would have turned that up.
Yeah. How important is the mixes? The mixes are very important. I heard somebody say you can tell he's not in that room with Mike Dean.
Because a lot of them tracks would have just had more life.
Yeah.
Like Mike Dean be adding them synthesizers to certain pockets of them
that
joints.
Is incredible. He's incredible. Mike Dean.
Yeah, Mike Dean to go.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
Like those dudes are incredible, man. But yeah, he independent. You know he dropped that album independent.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's still cold.
Yeah, it's
but you
cold.
could just I was telling somebody like it's just something off.
Yeah.
And that's just because I hold Kanye to a higher standard. So it's still a dope album.
It's still a dope album,
very dope album.
It's you basically saying it's not that late Reggie. It's not cinematic.
Exactly.
Yeah, Mike Dean bring out those everything. Yeah.
What was your stance on the Kendrick and Drake situation, man?
Man, bro. I mean, I respect both of them, but I have always said, and not to discredit Drake for anything. Like Drake, he makes phenomenal music. He found where he's supposed to be within the music industry, and he thrived in it. He mastered that.
Mm-hmm.
But Kendrick is more boom bap. So for me, like we were just talking earlier, how never conforming to, you know what I'm saying, certain sounds and certain, like my brother Shay, he used to always try to, man, you need to harmonize on this beat. You should sing and harmonize. I'm like, bro, no, I'm gonna just get a vocalist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna harmonize, bro. So, but he used to always try to get me to do that.
Right.
But Kendrick is more Philmore Greene.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to do the Super Bowl, it says like, man, that can happen. You feel me? This dude who's very conscious. I consider myself a conscious guy. He's very conscious. He's from one of the toughest neighborhoods in America, and he's boom bap, and he's doing the Super Bowl, and he's on top of the game. It felt good because it felt like it's shifting back around to what we all love. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was great entertainment. Not
was
Like
great
Us was
entertainment.
incredible for that summer. It was 2 years almost now.
I hate Not Like Us.
You did?
Terrible song.
Oh man, you tripping with
I heard
no
it
luggage.
once when it first dropped. Me and my son listened to it. I'm like, all right, Drake lost, and I never listen to it again. And every time I hear it, I'm like, it irritates my soul.
Not Like Us was incredible. Not Like Us was incredible. I think
That's
it was a
where
game
we
of chess.
Disagree.
It was a good game of chess, bro.
It was a lie.
What, Not Like Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say this. During that time, Ja Rule made a very good point.
Yeah.
Whenever you tried to post a Drake song, they would not let you. It was copyright issues. If you tried to put one of the Drake disses in your story, first off, you probably wasn't gonna be able to find it, and if you did, they flagged you.
I wasn't even digging into it like that. But I was
Ja Rule made that point.
I mean, I was more so checking for the skill and the rebuttals, the fact that he would drop a project. It was a chess, bro. That's what I love about it. Bro dropped a joint. Kendrick coming. I ain't gonna even let y'all listen to that. I got one on ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this motherfucker on ice, waiting. Drop another one. I got another one on ice, waiting. Drop another one. Man, we could do this shit back. That's what I loved about it. Like
If I was Drake, I'd still be releasing records, man.
Kendrick could release them too, I think. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be at war.
That was dope. But it was like a battle. It was like Thriller in Manila, bro. Like, you got these two heavyweights going, and this guy kind of like undefeated.
Drake gave up too quick.
He
gave up too quick.
You drop. I drop an hour later. If even. He drop again. He dropping right. Man, I'm like, damn,
if I was Drake,
bro.
I would have went to the Super Bowl.
Hey, I mean,
I would have did so much.
He could afford it.
Yeah, I would have been there.
Like, he could definitely afford it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it was great entertainment, bro. Like,
no, most definitely
it was great entertainment, man. I rocked with it, you know. Nobody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So nobody died. It didn't develop into nothing that was, you know, crazy. We didn't lose a superstar. It was hip hop. And that's the biggest part of it all that I love. They kept it with the music. And that's what it was. Or did they? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Do you think Chicago could ever get to a place where rap beefs could just stay on wax and not escalate and go into the street?
Nah.
No.
Because here, Chicago, we didn't come up with that. We didn't come up with that culture of hip hop. Like, we can't. Most people can't say, man. I grew up with who you just named. I grew up with Ja Rule nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my homies, her favorite memory in hip hop was LL Cool J shooting motherfucking Hey Lover on her block. You know what I'm saying? Like, another homie over there, my man Buddha, he said he used to just see Big Pun riding on motor scooters throughout the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we didn't come up with that culture. We didn't come up with that hip-hop culture. Our aunts and uncles didn't grow up with the greats and went to school with the greats. We didn't see that. We saw gang violence growing up. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't what we know. It's not what we know. It's my own, motherfucker diss me. I'm not finna say your name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's people that love me, bro. Like, I'm not gonna do that. So just to be honest, I don't think that shit. I mean, is it possible? But I'm just speaking what I think. Who is me?
Right.
Who am I? But I don't think so. We didn't come up with the culture of hip hop, and people that they don't know that. Niggas know GDs, Vice Lords, Unknowns, New Breeds, Latin Kings, Mickey Cobras. You know what I'm saying? And et cetera, et cetera.
That's fair.
So, nah. I don't think so.
Yeah, once you make a diss record, that's almost like disrespectful, and then that's when it escalates.
It's gonna be somebody.
That's why I tell like people think like out of towners think like Chicago that's real treacherous, but I'm like if you're respectful, you'll be cool. That's just like New York. If you carry yourself a certain way in New York and you're respectful, you're good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're gonna rock
same
with
thing
you.
in Chicago. If you carry yourself with some type of, you know what I'm saying,
respect,
you'll be good.
Definitely gonna be good. You know what I mean? But if the moment you disrespect, There's gonna be somebody you never saw in your life.
Yeah.
Come holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the way it go, bro. So nah, I don't think so, man. Just don't diss nobody. Don't wanna know.
You said it's dead, huh?
Yeah,
Especially in Chicago, that shit over with.
I think it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna be to holler at you real quick.
Over with. There's some rappers that have been subliminally dissing each other.
Yeah.
Subliminally.
For sure.
But it ain't never. Right.
It ain't never, to what we know. Shit, you never know. You know what I'm saying? It's some subs happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the subs gonna happen everywhere.
Sneak dissing on the internet.
Yeah, it's definitely subs. But it is what it is, bro. Make the music.
Right.
Put the
If
work out.
if you had one last message to give to the world, what would it be?
Spread love, man. Spread love, man. Show love to people. Treat people right, man. The babies following behind us. We got to do what we got to do. We got to show love, and these babies going to follow. We got to cultivate something that's never been done, and that's showing love all day, every day of the year. You know what I'm saying? Love going to trump hate any day. And once you do that, you never know how you can affect somebody by showing them love, bro. That's what message I want to give to people. Stay 100 and be yourself and show love, not hate. Don't even use the word hate. That's the message. Let's take that out of the whole
you taught me that
lexicon.
Today. I dislike things. I don't hate them.
Dislike them, bro. Don't even
I
use
dislike
the term
them.
hate. When I hear
that word hate is kind of strong.
Hate is very strong.
Like you got to really care about something at some point to hate it. You know what I'm saying?
Hate
so you're right,
means,
dislike.
When I hear hate, I think of like the old movies where they showing like prejudice scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't use the term hate at all.
Well, those are our final thoughts for Philmore Greene. Be looking at when your project coming out, man.
We don't know, man. We don't know, bro. I got so much stuff I'm working on, man. Like it's a blessing, but we don't know when it's dropping. Probably by the time this come out, I don't know the turnaround time. Next week. So it won't be
Monday.
out next. I can tell you that for sure.
Not next week.
Nah, it definitely won't be out next week.
Right.
But we definitely gonna. You can probably hit some exclusives if y'all with that.
Yeah.
And we don't know, bro. We don't know. We got to come back. I got to come back when it come out, though.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
Let's do it. Thank you for having me, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you, man.
It's first of many.